Hey everyone, what's going on? And we're back with 10 more UX stages. And yeah, this whole batch, again, just like all of the others, doing it itemless. Itemless S rank, so that's awesome. Some a little bit more difficult in this one though. I was able to do it with some of these shout-out users, but if you don't have some of these super effective shout-out Pokemon, I could understand some of them being really tough, at least to get the S rank. You know, maybe that +5 is something that would be able to give you the S rank, and also I had said in one of my other UX videos that on mobile, in order to unlock the UX stages, you needed 500 S ranks. Well, you actually need 500 in the 3DS one as well. So both games, you do need the 500 S ranks in all of the main stages in order to unlock the UX stages, and then you could continue to get S ranks to unlock the rest of the expert stages. Yeah, so that's awesome. I kind of wish they gave out something special for getting 1400 S ranks, all main stages and all UX stages. That would be insane, guys. That would absolutely be epic, but I'm sure the reward would be absolutely amazing. I don't know what it could be. Maybe, I don't even know what it could be, but I would be up for the challenge. I would like it. You know, I know a lot of people might not like it. I totally understand that, but, you know, at least you can unlock some of the expert stages through the UX stages, because some of the main stages are really difficult to get the S rank, like Deoxys Defense. I keep on going back to that Pokemon because that one, I did beat it the first try, I believe, or S rank at the first try, I think, or maybe it was the second. I think it was the first, but it was still really tough, and I was, you know, I came close. So yeah, keep going back to that one, and I'm sure I'm going to have a difficult time on this one as well when we get up to Deoxys Defense, but we'll have to see as we get up to it. But at least for this video, we're going in beating stage 83, so yeah, not difficult. Yeah, S rank I would say is quite an easy one. All of them easy. Again, 300 coins for each of these stages, so that's awesome. I kind of wish the boss stages gave maybe like 500 coins. That would make sense, but you know, at least we get the enhancements for those megas on those stages, so at least that's awesome. That's better than 500 coins, so yeah, I will definitely take all the enhancements that we can get, considering I did spend a lot of mine with the last update. So yeah, stage 84, another one that's not difficult. I think there's like 3 super effective shout-out users. Maybe there's more. Who knows, you know. But we're going in with Noivern and Rapidash, obviously leaving the last spot blank. For most of these, you want to. Not all of them, but most of them, you definitely want to leave the last spot blank in order to be able to, you know, easily S rank them if you're going with the shout-out users. But again, if you don't have some of these shout-out Pokemon, some of the stages could be a little bit more difficult, as I said earlier in the video. Maybe needing the +5 on some of them. Shouldn't need it on that one, but, you know, some of them you might. Going into the Denny, that block shot Doug Trio is useless because there's no blocks, but, you know, I knew there was no blocks in the stage just because I knew it the stage from survival mode, but, you know, I basically optimized and just went and grabbed the shout-out Flygon, so you know, it doesn't really matter too much, able to still beat it. It does have the Denny on the field, that's what it disrupts with, so, you know, I don't feel like it's enough for the shoutouts, though. I feel like the added Pidgey is better to have, so I wouldn't rely just on the Denny, because they could match together like that, and you might not always get shoutout, you know, kind of a tanky Pokemon, not the worst we've seen, but you know, it's definitely has a decent amount of HP, I guess. So, but either way, able to beat that, so that is awesome. The Denny, yeah, really not a difficult stage. So 5 stages down in this batch of 10, so that's awesome. Awesome. I'm still planning on doing the escalation. I am currently working through it, but as I said before, there's not like 15 skips or 15 turn skips or whatnot, unfortunately. So unless if they change that tomorrow, probably unlikely since the game is now automated. They're probably not going to update the Volcanion escalation, unfortunately, but it's going to take a little bit longer to get through the escalation because it is a 500 stage one. But I have nothing to do, well, besides the UX stages, I have nothing else to do in the game. So I will work on the escalation and also on the UX stages. So probably just continue to do 10 a day and then, you know, do the escalation. So that might carry over to next week. We'll see when that gets done. But yeah, so I would either prioritize the escalation or Meganium if you haven't farmed Blockshot. That's definitely a good option. So whichever one you need. If you need the enhancements, go for Volcanion. if you need Block Shot Meganium, because it's the best Pokemon we have this week to farm. I would totally recommend farming Meganium's Block Shot. But yeah. Anyway, able to beat Slurpuff, and yeah, another one that I didn't find too difficult. I don't find it difficult. If you don't have the Salazzle, I guess you could just go into the full poison team. But anyway, add Gulpin, Croagunk, and Beedrill and things like that, and that should be good. But for this stage we have 87 going in with 2 super effective Shoutout users and Block Shot. Now I knew this stage had blocks, so Deontay, awesome way to go. If you farmed it during the escalation, it's definitely good to have with you, and I would definitely recommend it. Even if you don't use that as a Mega, I mean, you should probably use that as a Mega, but even if you didn't, Block Shot would still be a good option to be able to knock out this Pokemon. And yeah, if you have the Hitmonlee, not sure if a lot of you have been able to farm Curlier yet, but Curlier is a good option. You don't need 2 Shoutout users, but I have him. Just in case, I guess. It gives you more of an option to get 4 matches. That's why I usually like to have 2, sometimes even 3 Shoutout users. You have more of a chance to have the 4 match or even the 5 match. So, yeah, able to beat Lipard, and get the S rank. So that is awesome. Now, this stage is not tough. We actually missed it because I went in with 3 Shoutout users, Hitmonlee and 2 neutral ones, and I activated a neutral one. I think it was Noivern, and it activated. It was a 4 match, but it didn't knock it out. I guess because the HP is buffed. It would have knocked it out if it was the original one, but, not going to be able to knock it out. But we do knock it out going in with a full fighting team. So, if I had the 4 match of Hitmonlee or Buzzwole, as long as Buzzwole activated, it would have knocked out Chansey. So, yeah, that's probably the way to go with the fighting team. I would definitely recommend that if you want the S rank. If you don't care about the S rank, you're going to beat the stage. It's a simple stage. Moving on, we do have Gulpin going in with 2 super effective Shoutout users, and going in with Dugtrio, which has Block Shot. Now, there's no blocks on this stage, so again, Dugtrio kind of pointless, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just using the Shoutout users, So Block Shot, even though it's not going to do anything, doesn't really matter. Flygon and Deoxys are going to be enough for this stage. If you just have Flygon, that's enough as well. Shouldn't have a whole lot of difficulty on this. The S rank's, I believe, 7 moves. So, whether or not you're going for the S rank, if you have at least 1 super effective Shoutout user, that should be enough. But if you don't, maybe a Psychic team with Mega Mewtwo Y or whatnot should be good as well. You can get the combos that way. So able to beat that and S rank that. So that is awesome. 9 stages down. Now, this one, I actually wasn't sure if I would have trouble on. I thought maybe I would need items, maybe a +5, maybe I wouldn't be able to do it just because I remember this being really difficult when you play through the game. But it's not difficult when you have all these Shoutout or Block Shot users. So if you're up to this UX stage and you have these Pokemon, you're not going to have a difficult time probably. I guess you could miss the S rank if you're not getting the 4 matches or even the 5 matches of Shoutout or Block Shot, because so if they're not activating, if you only have 3 matches, they're not going off, I could see missing the S rank on this. But, we were able to activate it every turn. Don't leave the last spot blank because it does have Eevee as a 5th support. So, yeah, you could go with Buzzwole on the stage as well. Should be good enough. Yeah, the stage was not tough. I just thought it might have been tough. But, yeah, it's definitely tough if you're early on, though, and you don't have any of these Shoutout Pokemon or Block Shot, and then it would definitely be tough because Mega Mawile was tough for us way back when. So yeah, able to beat that, and for this one you pick up a Raise Max level. So itemless S rank, and we do get that Raise Max level, and that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.